Africa harbors enigmas that challenge even the most brilliant minds. From a completely pink river to the oldest dinosaur. Join us as we unravel 15 mysteries of Africa that no one can decipher. Number 15. Senegal's mysterious pink lake. Lake Rose, also known as Lake Retba, is a truly extraordinary and captivating natural wonder. It is located just northeast of the bustling capital, Dakar. What sets this lake apart is its stunning pink color, which is a visual masterpiece in itself. The lake's enchanting pink hue is not the work of magic, but the result of a fascinating natural process. It owes its unique color to tiny organisms called Dunaliella salina and a special type of bacteria. These tiny creatures team up to produce a reddish-pink pigment that transforms the water into a vivid spectacle. When the sun's rays dance across the surface of the lake, they create a stunning display of colors. Depending on the time of day and the angle of the sun, you can witness a range of hues from soft pastels to vibrant magentas. It's like nature's own light show. Pink Lake is more than just a beautiful sight. It is vital to the local community. For generations, locals have harvested salt there. When the lake dries up in the dry season, it leaves behind salt crystals. Families collect them by hand, creating glistening white mounds along the shore. It is hard work, but essential. The salt collected is cleaned, processed, and sold locally and globally, providing income and preserving their cultural heritage passed down for centuries. Number 14. The Chronicles of the Congo Crocodile. The Congo crocodile, found in Central and West Africa near water, is a fascinating creature. These enormous reptiles can reach a whopping 4 meters in length and weigh over 1,100 pounds. They have wide snouts and sharp teeth that are like nature's perfect tools for catching fish, birds, and other animals. But what sets them apart are the bony plates on their backs, which contribute to their distinctive appearance. These crocodiles make their home in freshwater rivers, lakes, and swamps. They are smart about their activities, most often choosing to go out at night to avoid the scorching daytime heat. Their night swims are something to behold, as they are skilled swimmers and can stay underwater for surprisingly long stretches. Their eyes, nostrils, and ears are cleverly positioned on the top of their heads, allowing them to remain hidden while still breathing and keeping a close eye on their surroundings. Congo crocodiles have a natural stealth mode, and females act as nature builders, constructing nests near water to lay 20 to 50 eggs. The sex of the hatchling depends on incubation temperature, which adds to the intrigue of nature. But there is a problem. Habitat loss, hunting, and accidental entanglements in fishing gear threaten these crocodiles. Conservation is vital to protect them and their homes. We cannot afford to lose these amazing creatures or the ecosystems on which they depend. Number 13. The amazing variety of pets in ancient Egypt. In ancient Egypt, pets held a special place in the hearts of the people. They were treasured as precious gifts from divinity, and their welfare was a lifetime commitment. What is truly fascinating is that when these beloved animals passed away, they were honored with a practice akin to human mummification. The variety of pets in ancient Egypt was astounding. People shared their homes not only with dogs and cats, but also with baboon birds, fish, gazelles, lions, hippopotamuses, and even monkeys. Although there is some debate as to whether these animals were considered gods in themselves, there is no doubt that they were worshipped in much the same way as our modern pets. Cats, for example, held a special place in Egyptian hearts because of their close association with the goddess Bast, a symbol of household fertility and domesticity. Dogs, meanwhile, played crucial roles in guarding and hunting, which made them prized companions. What is truly poignant is that these pets were not just animals, but were cherished as true life companions. The bond between humans and their pets was so strong that it extended to the afterlife. It was believed that in the afterlife, both humans and their furry or feathered friends would happily reunite, continuing their companionship throughout eternity. Number 12. Blue celestial stone. In the vast span of Earth's existence, it has had some extraordinary cosmic visitors in the form of meteorites, rocks from outer space that streak the universe and sometimes find their way to our planet. Among these celestial travelers is the celestial stone, a captivating blue rock believed to be a fragment of a meteorite. While some people contemplate it with mystical awe, others approach it with keen scientific interest. The story of the celestial stone begins with its supposed discovery in 1990 by Angelo Patone, an archaeologist and geologist in Sierra Leone, West Africa. However, even before their unearthing, local legends spoke of these stones as having once been inhabitants of the sky. According to these legends, divine forces cast them to earth, imprisoning otherworldly beings within the stones as punishment for their transgressions. Angelo Patone took the legends seriously, thoroughly investigating the celestial stone in laboratories. The findings were startling. It was primarily oxygen, with traces of carbon, lime, silicon, and more. This unique composition hinted at an otherworldly origin. Unlike any terrestrial rock, carbon dating placed it between 2.5 million to 17,000 years. Over time, collectors treasured fragments of celestial stone as rare relics. In 2013, artist Jared Collins found an unidentified piece in Hong Kong. Tests failed to classify it, adding to its mystery. Number 11. The Bokoni Ruins. The Bokoni Ruins, tucked away in South Africa's picturesque Mpumalanga province, are nothing short of a captivating archaeological wonder. These ancient stone structures, meticulously crafted by the Bokoni people, are like stepping into a time machine that transports us back to the roots of today's Bokoni community. Spanning a vast expanse, the Bokoni ruins display an impressive variety of stone constructions. There are great stone walls that seem to ascend in graceful steps, enigmatic circular stone arrangements that hint at occult rituals, and other mesmerizing formations that defy conventional explanation. Archaeologists and researchers are on an exciting quest to unravel the secrets of these ruins. It is like putting together an intricate jigsaw puzzle in which every stone tells a story. Some of these structures served as practical shelters against the harsh elements of nature, resembling the protective curve of a cat's claw. Some formations bear marks of ancient ceremonies, hinting at the rich rituals once celebrated here. These designs also suggest strategic defense, like blueprints for survival etched in stone. Although their exact age remains a mystery, experts estimate their ancient origin. These ruins, like echoes of the past, offer deep insight into the life, interactions, and adaptations of the Bokoni people. They are gateways to understanding this lost civilization. Number 10. Nubian Stone Tablets. In the heart of a vast African cemetery that traces its history back a staggering 2,700 years, archaeologists have unearthed a treasure trove of enigmatic stone tablets from ancient Nubia. These tablets bear inscriptions in the language of the Kushites, shedding light on a mysterious kingdom that once thrived at the Sudanese site of Sadinga, where a great temple was dedicated to the Thai Queen of Egypt. During a period spanning from the 7th century BC to the 4th century AD, Sadinga evolved into a majestic acropolis that served as a hub for the Napata and Meroe kingdoms. These cultures, deeply influenced by Egyptian traditions, blended their customs to create the formidable kingdom of Kush. The artifacts discovered here, which include lintels and acharics, constitute the most extensive collection of Meroitic texts ever found. Meroitic, an ancient script adapted from Egyptian characters, remains largely an enigma to modern scholars, waiting to be deciphered as a tantalizing secret. Among these remarkable finds is the lintel of a chapel dating from the 2nd century BC. It is adorned with a representation of Maat, the Egyptian goddess symbolizing balance and justice. Notably, Maat is depicted with distinctly African features, underscoring the rich cultural interaction of this ancient kingdom. These texts highlight the pivotal role women played in shaping and guiding the society of their time, adding another layer of intrigue to this archaeological wonder. Number 9. Hidden Chamber of the Great Pyramid. Recently, there has been an amazing discovery inside the legendary Egyptian pyramids. Imagine a chamber hidden for 4.5 millennia, like a time capsule waiting to reveal its secrets. This mysterious corridor, an impressive 9 meters long and more than 1 meter and 80 meters wide, was unearthed near the main entrance of one of the famous pyramids of Giza. This revelation came to light thanks to the Pyramids Exploration Project, generously supported by the Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities. They did not resort to shovels and picks. No, they employed cutting-edge technology to uncover this enigmatic space hidden in the north face of the Khufu pyramid. Despite their efforts, archaeologists are still scratching their heads over the purpose of this chamber. It is like an enigma waiting to be solved, and the answer seems locked away, hidden from outside access. To decipher this ancient enigma, a treasure trove of innovative techniques was unleashed. Ultrasonic measurements and ground-penetrating radar were like magic wands that allowed scientists to detect the corridor. Then they deployed advanced radiography and an endoscope. Think of it as a tiny camera with a mission to capture images of the interior of the corridor itself. The result, a cascade of images that have further ignited curiosity and excitement about the mysteries hidden in these imposing pyramids. It is as if the past had whispered a tantalizing secret, and we were all ears, eager to unveil the ancient wonders that lie at the heart of the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Number 8. The acidic pools of the Danakil. The Danakil Depression. A geographical wonder could easily be mistaken for a scene from a science fiction movie. Often dubbed as the most supernatural place on Earth, it has earned sinister appellations such as Hell's Gate and the Land of Death. Yet despite these strange epithets, the Danakil Depression remains Ethiopia's top tourist attraction. Located in the heart of the Horn of Africa, this region boasts a surreal landscape defined by a vivid color palette, dominated by shades of green and yellow. What really sets this place apart is its scorching hot water mixed with dangerous chlorine and sulfur fumes. Given the extreme conditions, it was initially believed that life could not thrive here. Surprisingly, recent research has disproved this assumption. In 2017, a group of researchers made a groundbreaking discovery by identifying bacteria in samples collected in the Danakil Depression. These tiny organisms, known as polyelectremophiles, have adapted and thrived amid the area's high temperatures, extreme acidity, and high salinity levels. This revelation constitutes the first tangible proof of life's resilience. In the midst of such a hellish and acidic environment, it is truly amazing to understand that our planet is home to creatures capable of withstanding salinity levels and temperatures reaching a scorching 100 degrees Celsius. Number 7. The Stone Age Artisans. In ancient Africa, during the Stone Age, people were like master craftsmen, creating all kinds of tools from rocks. Think of it as a time when creativity and invention were at their peak. Each region had its own special set of tools, kind of like how different cities have their unique flavors of ice cream. But the fascinating thing is that some of these tools in Africa were quite similar to those used in Europe. Why? Well, because the climate was changing, and North Africa, which we now consider a sandy desert, used to have more water. People there made hand axes and flake tools. Meanwhile, in East Africa, they started with something called pebble tools. These were like the first draft of tools, but then they got creative and created the ancient industry, which had hand axes and more advanced tools. In southern Africa, they started with simple pebble tools, similar to those in the East. Then they advanced to more complex hand axes, and eventually developed versatile tool sets, such as a Stone Age Swiss Army knife. Central Africa had its own unique Sangoan industry for the manufacture of ancient tools. Later, in the Mesolithic, they created smaller stone pieces called microliths, and even delved into pottery making. The Stone Age ended with the Neolithic, marked by animal husbandry, polished stone tools, and crop cultivation, laying the foundation for advanced civilizations, including Egypt, around 3000 BC. Then came the Iron Age, a great leap from stone to iron tools and weapons throughout Africa. Number 6. The Stone Circle in Morocco. The Stone Circle in Morocco, near Essaouira, is a truly ancient monument that has captured the imagination of many. It is composed of huge boulders, carefully arranged in a perfect circle. What is truly fascinating is that, despite its age and prominence, we remain uncertain as to who its creators were and what its purpose was. Some experts estimate that it is between 5,000 and 7,000 years old, which is mind-boggling. As we reflect on this enigmatic circle, we cannot help but wonder about the people who created it. They must have attached great importance to it, possibly for cultural or spiritual reasons. The mystery surrounding its origin only deepens our intrigue. This circle tempts our historical curiosity, making us contemplate the events that may have unfolded within its stone embrace long ago. Could it have been the site of elaborate ceremonies or meetings of great importance? We can only speculate. Although we lack definitive answers, the Essaouira stone circle offers us a tantalizing glimpse into a bygone era. It is like a captivating puzzle of the past, which we are eager to solve. Studying it helps us to reconstruct a clearer picture of history, shedding light on the various ways in which ancient societies perceived their world and interacted with it. Number 5. A 5,000-year-old wonder. The North Pillar site at Lothagam in Kenya is not just any mound. It is an ancient resting place that has stood for a staggering 5,000 years. It is nestled in a land filled with vibrant red sandstone and formidable volcanic rocks. But what makes it truly unique is its shape. Imagine a circle of huge boulders enclosing a sacred center adorned with pillars. This place is not just any cemetery, but a meticulously planned cemetery. For centuries, nomadic shepherds of ancient times, generation after generation, chose this place to bury their dearly departed. Here's what's really interesting. Although only a small part of this historical treasure has been excavated out of respect for its ancient significance, it has provided us with some amazing artifacts. Think pottery, dazzling jewelry, and a treasure trove of other relics from that era. These artifacts offer a glimpse into the past that reveals the lives and cultures of our ancestors. What is truly amazing is how this challenges our ideas about ancient societies. Normally, large structures imply social hierarchies in which the wealthy benefit the most. But in northern Lothagam, it is different. Here, the valuable artifacts were shared equally among people of all ages and sexes. This hints that the society behind this burial valued equality and unity more than hierarchy. It is like a piece of ancient utopia right here on Earth. Number 4. The Stone Forest of Madagascar. The Madagascar Stone Forest is an exceptionally remarkable site that resembles a forest made of stone. It is located within the Tsingy de Maraha National Park. This breathtaking landscape has been shaped over millions of years by the gradual erosion of limestone rock. The term Tsingy, which means a place where you cannot walk barefoot in the local Malagasy language, aptly describes the rugged terrain of this area. The rock formations, some of which rise more than 30 meters, feature sharp edges and steep surfaces resulting from the gradual dissolution of the limestone by rainwater. In addition, this amazing stone forest is home to a diverse variety of flora and fauna. Plants adapted to the extreme conditions of this challenging environment cling to the rocks, creating a unique landscape. Notable species include endemic orchids and giant ferns. Visitors can enjoy the natural beauty while exploring the trails that wind through the forest. The geological significance of the Madagascar stone forest is also notable. Scientists have discovered fossils and evidence of ancient ecosystems that provide fascinating insight into Earth's history. Studies continue to reveal new findings and contribute to scientific knowledge. This lengthy process has resulted in a complex network of narrow canyons, gorges, and surreal peaks. Beyond its geological wonders, the stone forest is also home to diverse life forms. Lemurs, chameleons, and unique plant species have successfully adapted to this challenging environment. Number 3. Niosaurus, Africa's oldest dinosaur. The oldest dinosaur remains discovered in Africa date back more than 200 million years and date back to the early Jurassic period. These exceptional fossils, which were unearthed in the Hatangian-aged Lower Elliott Formation in southern Africa, provide a fascinating insight into the history of dinosaurs on the African continent. Among the fossils found, the Niosaurus parringtoni, considered one of the earliest known dinosaurs on the continent, stands out. This bipedal dinosaur, relatively small in size, measured approximately 2 to 3 meters in length, which helps us to better understand the diversity and evolution of dinosaurs in Africa during that time. Fossilized remains of its legs, hips, and spine have been identified. Scientists estimate that this dinosaur inhabited the Earth some 245 billion years ago. Their discovery provides valuable insights into the evolutionary journey of dinosaurs and the origins of this group. In addition, the Nyassids thrived in an environment very different from our world today. This discovery also helps researchers understand the early stages of dinosaur diversification and the factors that influenced their evolutionary trajectories. These fossils offer valuable clues not only about their anatomy, behavior, and environment, but also about the interaction of dinosaurs with their ecosystem and the adaptations they developed over time. Number 2. The Wasu Stone Circles. The Wasu Stone Circles, located in the Gambia, are of utmost importance from an archaeological and historical point of view. These impressive circles, located in the picturesque village of Wasu along the north bank of the majestic Gambia River, are living witnesses to the achievements of civilizations that existed in times past. These circles are composed of gigantic monolithic stones, meticulously arranged in circular patterns, giving them a fascinating and mysterious appearance. These circles, which vary in size and diameter, were built over several centuries spanning from 500 BC to 1000 AD, demonstrating the dedication and skill of those who erected them. The exact purpose for the creation of these circles is still the subject of debate and speculation among experts. Although no definitive conclusion has been reached, some experts hypothesize that these circles may have been used for funerary purposes, as human remains have been discovered in the vicinity of some of them. However, this theory still requires further research and testing to be confirmed. Others suggest that these structures could have been employed in rituals or religious ceremonies, possibly related to ancestor veneration or the search for cosmic understanding. It should be noted that these stone circles are part of a larger group, and in 2006, UNESCO officially recognized them as the Senegambia Stone Circles, underlining their deep cultural and historical significance. Number 1. The Lost City of Gedi. Set in the Kenyan landscape, the ruins of Gedi offer a captivating glimpse into a bygone era. Nestled amidst lush forests, these vestiges provide subtle hints of a once thriving Swahili city. Curiously, the absence of written records from this era has only deepened the enigma, leading historians to ponder the identity of its former inhabitants and the motivations that led them to leave when the encroaching jungle swallowed their abodes. Indeed, evidence points to a deliberate exodus, as evidenced by the careful removal of valuables by residents before vacating their homes, which concealed empty rooms and forts accessed through discreet trapdoors. The question of why 2,500 people abandoned their homes remains a matter of debate. This ancient urban center had water wells, advanced sanitation systems, effective drainage, and even flush toilets. Its architectural landscape comprised mosques, opulent mansions, residences, tombs, and designated cemeteries that together made it a distinctive Muslim city. Gedi prospered until the 16th century, only to experience a precipitous decline that culminated in a mysterious exodus in the early 17th century. Remarkably, it remained abandoned until its rediscovery by British explorers in 1894, finally gaining recognition as a Kenyan national monument in 1927. See you in the next video.